Jesus Christ. Welcome back to the show again. This is Truth Wanted, folks. We have some open lines. We definitely want you to come talk to us. Jesus, you're back on this program. What have you been up to this past year? Any fun stuff?
Blessings. Lots and lots of blessings.
Okay.
Yeah. It's pretty much eats up my whole day.
That's kind of funny because I feel like the world has actually gotten like statistically worse since last time you were on. By like several kinds of metrics in terms of like health and I don't know, other things.
Well,
like
it depends on what you're measuring. Sure.
Yeah.
Some things have gotten a little bit worse, but I'd say as a whole, you mortals are doing pretty good for yourselves. I mean, there are less wars, believe it or not.
Yeah, I guess by number, but there's still wars though. That's not great. And maybe some more coming in the future, depending on how certain conflicts in Europe transpire. So
there might be
that. Okay, all right. So about some of the stuff too, Jesus, we've kind of been in this whole pandemic thing that's been going on, and I know like you're famous for like having a plan, right? Like you're all about like trusting you, gotta trust the plan. What's the plan? Can I ask you what the plan is?
The plan is you see, it's very mysterious.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, you wouldn't understand.
No?
Your mortal mind just can't really comprehend the things that go on up here. It's just Savior stuff.
You're definitely right. I definitely don't understand it. You've got me there. I'll give you that one.
My ways are not your ways, Dan.
That's very true. Very super clear. I've never spit in anybody's eye or cursed fig trees or anything. Like that's just not me.
You should try it sometime.
Yeah,
I think you have. Don't knock it till you try it.
To be honest with you, I wouldn't know how to do that. Is there like can I take a course on that online? I know like Udemy's got some great things on there. Any on cursing fig tree or just cursing any kind of fruit plants in general. Maybe figs are too advanced. What's the deal? Like, is there like a hierarchy of plant to curse? No.
I think fig is like APEC. Plant worth. I'd say really the only plant worth cursing. It's just the most disgusting thing, really, fruit, if you want to call it that there really is. It has no place in modern society, if you ask me. I mean,
not even in like a salad. Like
no, those little tiny seeds. You know what those really are? That's,
what?
It's wasp guts. It's
wasp guts.
Oh yeah, look it up, man. Google it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll have to look at that later. I've never heard that one before, but I'll have to take your word for it. Like many people have taken your word for a lot of things, so I think I can take your word on this one.
I am like the most reputable person, like ever.
So, you are the word, actually. To comparing some people.
I'm also the truth. I'm also the light, and also the way.
The light and the way. Yeah. That's
all of those things.
You got a lot of titles. That's I mean, like, when you put out your do you ever fill out your CV for places? Like what, you put the order on there? Like
there are never enough boxes, little spaces for you to put all of, Lord and Savior, Messiah. There's Son of God, Son of Man, Lamb of God. I mean, the list goes on. Oily Josh. That's
Oily Josh.
Though. Yeah. We've talked about that.
I'm a son of a man too. Can I put son of man kind of on my thing?
Well, you're son of a man.
Yeah.
I'm son of man. Like all of them.
All of them?
Like, so to speak. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Another one of those things that I got to take your word for, I guess. But it's funny. I am wearing this. I got this NASA shirt on right now. I got the little space background, and you'll see me talk about this more on the upcoming nonprofits episode. But I recently covered the story on there about NASA actually funding a study, or really more of a research program about theologians, a group of over 20 theologians, researching what the response would be if intelligent life was discovered amongst Christianity and other religions. In other words, like, how are people going to take it, like, theologically? Which I thought was really interesting, because one, it's like NASA contributing this stuff. I made a point on the show thinking that I think this might actually kind of be a good idea, but it's a weird conversation. And I don't know, what do you think, Jesus, people would say about when intelligent life comes? I mean, what would be your take on that? Is there, I guess I can ask you, is there intelligent life? Like, you would know that, right?
Intelligent life on Earth, not very much,
Okay.
really.
Gotcha.
Yeah. As far as out there,
Mhm.
my personal belief is, hell yeah, man, totally. Where else are all the Mormons gonna have their planets? I mean,
Okay. Okay,
there's
wait.
a lot of Mormons, man.
Wait, so
You
like,
know how many there are?
there are a lot of Mormons.
And they've all gonna have their own planet. So that's a lot of solar systems, man. That's
So,
we gotta discover all. Yeah.
so I like how you say you believe it, because it's like you don't know it, but like you feel like it's true. Is that is that the conclusion we're
I
coming
have
to here?
faith. I
Okay.
better than knowing, Dan.
Yeah, better than no. Okay.
I have faith.
What's the size? Like, if
Oh,
you could give me a seed.
Oh,
Well,
I know where you're going with this, Dan. I see what you're doing here. Well,
nah.
you got to remember the mustard seed thing was for you mortals. Okay.
Oh,
I got
okay.
like an avocado pit of faith going on in my heart. Okay.
Well, okay. So, that's those are
That's
big
like
pits.
the biggest of the seeds, Dan, if you're not aware.
Is it the biggest? I mean, it's the biggest I've seen. I don't know.
Look it up. Google
All right.
it, Dan. I'm pretty sure. And
Man.
if it's not right, then Google's wrong.
Jesus. Jesus, you're teaching me a lot of things today. I see why they call you a teacher.
That's one of my titles, Dan.
Yeah. Do you miss Jerusalem? Israel. Like, you ever go there these days? Where do you hang out?
Stomping grounds back here.
Yeah.
It's not quite the same these days.
No?
Travel restrictions. Yeah, don't know if you've heard about those.
That's true. I feel like,
Yeah.
Son of God, right? You'd kind of have like some exemptions there, or nothing. They don't give you any. I guess you have had a tumultuous relationship with the state. I guess
there you go. I've got a little bit of a criminal history. I don't know if you're aware of this.
Yeah.
Had a little bit of a run-in with the law 2,000 years ago. Didn't go so well. So I can just be nostalgic for the homeland now.
I could see that. So like, the healing stuff, like the miracle stuff, you still doing that these days? You still because like, are you keeping the social distancing? Like that's what I really want to know. Is that
you tell me, Dan?
Oh shit. Okay, listeners at home, he's pouring water into wine right now, and he's sipping it. That's what that noise is.
Oh, I'm sorry, it's terrible.
That's
it's I gotta do something else there. It's there we go.
Oh shit. Now he's drinking seltzer. What is that?
Yeah. I mean, these days, I mean, the wine, it just a heartburn. It's just
yeah. Man, that's unfortunate. That's pretty cool. Listeners at home, again, who can't see it, you're gonna just have faith that I did just witness a miracle. I'll probably write about it in like 40 years or so, but you can believe me. I think it's true. Well,
watch
Jesus,
it on YouTube.
Oh yeah, and everything you watch on YouTube is true. That's a fact as well.
Everything.
So yeah, everything. So very good, very good. Well, Jesus, I'm just delighted to have you back on again. You and I, personally have had, maybe a tumultuous relationship would be one way to put it. How come you never call? You never call on the show or anything? Is that, You know, I always ask
Dan,
like, hey, if you're out there, you should call in, but you never do. What's up
I
with
don't know
that?
if you know this, Dan, but I'm kind of like the busiest messiah. Well, like ever.
Oh,
I'm kind of a busy guy. I got a lot going on.
I get it. It just
Sorry.
hurts my feelings a little bit. I mean, we used to be closer when I was younger. That's all. You know, I've kind of, I used to go to your house every Sunday. You remember
Yeah,
that? Remember
I
that? Wednesdays
remember.
too.
I
Wednesday nights.
remember. I remember when he used to not disappoint me that much.
Well, I'm glad you remember. The good old days then. But that's okay. I like this relationship we have now. Like calling show guest is a much more amicable thing going on here than whatever it was before. I don't think our relationship before was super healthy. I feel like it was kind of a one-way thing. But I'm over that now, right? It's whatever.
Well, yeah. Forgive.
Yeah,
Forgive and forget. Mostly
okay.
me forgiving and you forgetting.
Yeah, that's true. That's probably most of the extent of it. Definitely. Well, great. Well, I think Jesus, we should start talking to some people. This
Okay,
is a
let's do
call-in
it.
show. What do you think?
All right. Yeah, let's talk to some heathens or
It's
some sinners.
Yeah, it's a pretty unusual thing when you get to talk to people. I'd say like people usually say that's a big deal when
Mhm.
you speak to them. So,
Yeah, I do get a lot of prayers.
mhm.
Don't really have a whole lot of time to listen to them all, but
Yeah. So sorry, I know we were just saying we were going to go calls, but like, what's your system there? Do you use like like Google Tech or something? Like, how are you organizing
it's very
that
complicated.
inbox?
It's
Okay.
it's it's not what you would think. I mean, come on, we don't exactly have like an Excel spreadsheet of everybody's good deeds. That's
Mm,
super unrealistic.
yeah.
No, instead we pretty much just count prayers.
Just
Just
like just count the prayer. So like
just
just a
just count
tally
them.
count.
Just tally. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow. Mm.
The subject matter not so much important as just the act of doing it. It's just kind of a
Oh.
yeah.
Hmm.
I mean, you've
Well,
heard one, you've heard them all, anyways. I mean, come on, seriously,
okay.
dude.
Sure. Sure. Yeah. I guess I could see how it would get kind of old, but
Yeah,
I don't
who's
know.
got time for that? I mean, come on.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
me to help you find your car keys?
Right.
Seriously.
I could see that. I guess I guess I didn't expect you to be so callous about it. I just thought prayer was kind of this personal thing. Seems like you're kind of over it.
Well, I mean, I want to hear that you love me.
Mm.
I want to hear that you're devoted to me. Uh, but I really don't care about your coworker at work or
Oh. Oh.
your
They
health
care about you.
problems. I mean, come on, go
Yeah.
to a doctor.
Yeah.
What do you want
Okay.
me to do about it? I've got stuff to do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm a little disappointed, but it's understandable, Jesus. We've all got lives to live,
Yeah.
or after lives, whatever you're doing right now. Not sure how this whole system's working out. But cool that we got you wired in.
Yeah.
Very, very interesting how that works. And I'm not gonna try to think about it because we need to take some calls.